Is this the best new construction home in Burbank right now? Join me for an inside look at the stunning Plan 1 model unit at Pickwick Lane by Pulte Homes, a beautifully designed new construction plan unit development in Burbank, California. With 3 levels of luxury, smart layout, and premium finishes, this Burbank new construction home is perfect for anyone thinking about moving to Burbank or upgrading their lifestyle in Los Angeles. If you're searching for a stylish, move-in ready home from Pulte Homes in Burbank, this tour is a must-watch. On today's home tour, we're going to be showcasing to you the Plan 1 model home here in the Pickwick Lane plan unit development built by Pulte Homes. So this community is going to end up with 92 units total. They're currently in the first phase right now. As of shooting this video, they've actually sold 2 of the 92, and they're in phase 1. So you're going to see a lot of construction taking place right now. And as part of phase 1, they have a total of 12 units. And of the 12, again, they've sold 2 of them. So we're looking at the Plan 1 floor plan today. The Plan 1 floor plan is going to be 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 1,725 square feet of living space, and a 2-car garage. So we're in Burbank, California. We're at Riverside Drive and Main, essentially across the street from the Los Angeles Equestrian Center, just to give you an idea of where we're situated. So a very popular neighborhood here in Burbank. Easy access to downtown LA, to Glendale, Pasadena, and pretty much all of Southern California, and close to the Burbank airport if you don't want to have to travel to LAX. So a lot of great things going on in this community, and we're going to show it all to you. Make sure you watch the entire video, because we're going to go into a deep dive of everything that you need to know if you want to buy a unit in this planned unit development. We made it inside. So this is the Plan 1, which is 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 2-car garage, and 1,725 square feet, starting right now $1,484,509. That's for home site number 22. So you do have a downstairs bedroom here, right? This is a tri-level floor plan. And the nice thing is we're going to get into this in exquisite detail in this video. Again, is you don't have to worry about any of the design upgrades. Everything's already going to be chosen for you, very similar to some other builders such as Lennar, but very different from a lot of other single-family home builders, and we're going to discuss that today. So this is your downstairs bedroom. This is the standard carpet that you're going to be able to get as part of your design package number 2. So this vanity right here, this is all standard in this package, as is the tile, your shower enclosure, and then you have your tile right here in your shower enclosure. And this is your bedroom number 1, again on this first level. So I'm not going to open this door right here. This would take you to your 2-car garage. All right, so let's talk a little bit about this community. Again, you're going to have a total of 92 home sites. They're currently right now in phase, about ready to start phase number 2. They've sold 2 homes out of the 92 home sites, right? So 2 of the 12 in home phase number 1, they have actually sold so far. And then if you wanted something that's move-in ready right now in phase 1, you're looking at a move-in date of July of 2025. Move-in date for phase number 2 will be August of 2025. So taking a look around, you got this large, great room over here, your quartz countertop on your large island counter right here has your sink basin. And again, like we were talking about as we were coming up the stairs, is you don't have to design anything in this home, which is great because many times you'll have to go down to the design center. You're going to have to put down a deposit, many times 20 to 50% of the amount that you actually have to pay out at the end for those actual upgrades those designer upgrades, right? You don't have to worry about that. So all of it's going to be chosen for you depending on the package. Now, there is a caveat to that I want to make really clear. Now, they have a few different design packages, but let's just say you wanted a specific design package, right, with a specific floor plan. They would have to find a home site that meets that criteria, because the design packages are already predetermined with the home site. So if you want, let's just say, for example, plan 1, and we're looking at the interior package number 1, but maybe you wanted a different package number 3 instead, well, they would have to find you a home site in the community that would be able to accommodate you for that. All right, so here you got your stainless steel hood. This is all included, right? Your quartz backsplash, your KitchenAid stainless steel hood. You have your double oven over here, and your stainless steel dishwasher right here. So the only appliances that it doesn't come with are the refrigerator and washer and dryer. You can actually buy them from the builder here, but it would probably be my recommendation just to go to Best Buy or Home Depot and be able to really pick out what you want when it comes to that. All right, so we saw the bathroom downstairs. That was the first bathroom. Your second bathroom right here, this is a half bathroom. You have the same quartz countertop as you do in the kitchen, the brown cabinetry. And this flooring that you're seeing through most of the house right now, outside of the carpeting, it's actually a laminate, but it's a higher grade laminate. So it's really pretty much water resistant. And that's something that you want if you have small kids or pets, right? And always a great feature to have. So in this large great room right here, you're going to be able to find your formal dining area, right? As well, like we talked about here, an area to be able to sit and entertain friends and family at your island counter. And of course, your living room right here. So we'll turn around and show you some stuff. Now, I want to show this to you. And the reason why this wall is of consequence, right? You see all this designer wallpaper, and how many times have we seen it over the last few years, having that designer wallpaper in the new construction home? But the home will be given to you essentially just with the white paint, the drywall, right? Drywall and paint. There's not going to be any wallpaper on it. So you would have to have your own contractor being able to come out and take care of that. And that actually goes also with the chandelier too, and a lot of the light fixtures as well. All right, so speaking of the pantry, this is what your pantry is going to look like right here. And this is right behind your large kitchen counter. And there's one other small space I want to show you as well. That is right here. So you kind of got this little niche area. So maybe like a mini office or place to get some work done. If you have maybe just one child, maybe you want to use it as a homework area. But it's a neat little space kind of right off the main area. So now you've seen, right, this main living area. We showed you the bedroom down below, right, with that bathroom. And then you're going to have 2 more bedrooms, right, on this floor plan. So let's go into the homeowners association dues. That's going to be approximately $400 a month. They expected that once all the 92 home sites have closed escrow and build out, it'll be reduced to $333. No Melrose, and your tax rate's going to be 1.10%, right? And then if you're wondering about solar, right? Well, your solar is going to be between $19,000 to $21,000. Now, if you wanted to lease it, it would be between $110 to $150 a month. Now, while we're up here in this small hallway, this is where your washer and dryer would go. It makes sense because you have 2 bedrooms, 2 of your 3 bedrooms upstairs, but just kind of wanted to show you where that would be, because you wouldn't want it in your garage for sure, especially on a tri-level, to climb all the way upstairs with that. Let's enter the second bedroom. So the second bedroom right here, right to the right of the staircase, you're going to have your own private walk-in closet. And then notice the wall. So like we were talking about on the second level, this is going to be the same situation here, where you are not going to be able to get this from the builder. You would have to have your contractor come in. Again, the walls are going to come to you basically with drywall and paint. And then this is the standard carpeting that we saw before down in the downstairs bedroom as part of this designer package number 1. Now this bedroom, because remember we talked about that you have a total of 3.5 bathrooms, this bedroom has its own private bathroom. You have a shower in tub, and then you have the same tile that we saw in the first bathroom downstairs. And as well, you have the same vanity with the quartz countertop and the dark brown cabinetry. And it's nice because look, you have that dark brown and you got the hint of brown in the cabinetry itself. And then of course you got the beige carpeting as well. So that is your second bedroom. So let's kind of go over here, right? And we'll go over to your primary bedroom. So this is the largest of the bedrooms. Again, notice the designer wallpaper that, again, like we talked about so many times, will not be included. And then you have the carpeting as well. And then this is a pretty good size bedroom. You can see your attached bathroom right there. And you kind of got like a little sitting area right here, right? Which is really nice. And then come back the other way. And then that leads you right into your primary bathroom. Around this corner, this will take us to our primary bathroom. You have dual sinks, quartz countertop, your dark cabinetry, which we've seen in the other bathrooms as well. And then one thing to take a look at here, look, you have your black faucet, handles on the cabinetry, right? Keeping that black color theme. Even the towel rack, they have it in black. And then over here, right, you're gonna have your shower enclosure, and the shower doors are black as well. And then you have your large walk-in closet right here, and you could customize this to your liking. You would have to do it yourself. It's not an option you can do with the builder, but just wanted to give you an idea of how spacious it is. Of course, you have your toilet right there. So this is your primary bathroom. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so let's talk about what it will take for you to get one on the waiting list, as well as to be able to reserve a home and go under contract in this planned unit development. So as we head downstairs, if you wanted just to get it on the waiting list, maybe there's a specific home site that you want that has a specific design package that you want, right? If you're obtaining financing, you will have to talk with Pulte Mortgage. They will have to approve you. And then once you do that, Pulte Homes is going to require a $40,000 deposit. Now, if you remember at Deer Lake Ranch in Chatsworth, California, those were single family homes. They required a $50,000 deposit, right? So here it's a $40,000 contract to basically reserve the home and actually go under a contract. So just keep that in mind. One of the most overlooked questions to ask when dealing with new construction is there going to be a lot premium? And usually, typically, it feels like almost every lot has some type of lot premium embedded into it one way or another. So here, like everywhere else, it's really going to come down to location, location, location. So if you have street location facing Griffith Park, that's probably going to have your highest lot premium. But also if you have a corner unit, and then if you have an interior unit, it's probably not going to be as high as the first two that I mentioned, right? So just something to keep in mind when it comes to that. One last thing is that they're hoping by the end of the year, the community hub area, which will have barbecue areas, walking area, will be available by the end of the year. Now, your homeowners association dues will go towards being able to maintain that. So something else to keep in mind. So let me know what you think of this 3-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 1,725 square foot, floor plan. This is a townhome. This is the plan one with the designer package number one. Again, this is in Burbank, California, built by Pulte Homes as part of the Pickwick Lane planned unit development. So let me know what you guys think of this unit. I think there's a lot of great amenities here to offer if you're looking for a larger townhouse, brand new construction, right? Because how many times have you seen in Burbank a lot of the properties built in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s? And maybe, hey, you know what? You want to be close to all the action downtown, Burbank, Glendale, Los Feliz, whatever it may be, but maybe you don't want a large backyard, right? Maybe you don't want that type of maintenance, and maybe you don't need that, right? Because we have some new construction buyers right now looking right now that they just don't want that maintenance. So they're okay for some type of townhouse or condo like this. This would work for them. So if you're looking for something like that, this may work for you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, when it comes to buying new construction, a lot different than buying resale for sure. So reach out to me, the 5 questions that you need to ask the builder when it comes to new construction. And this is something that I really enjoy doing, being able to basically hold the hands of our new construction buyers, right? Whether they come from YouTube or anybody or anywhere else. I really enjoy doing that because it's a process. It's a little different than actually buying resale. So if you have any questions about that, about the process, what you really need to talk about with the builders, definitely reach out. And if you have any other questions, we would love to be able to assist you in regards to any type of real estate when it comes here in Southern California. Hope you enjoyed this home tour. I'm Scott Himmelstein. We'll see you on the next one.